Hey, it's Coach Tom Ferry. Happy Friday. Welcome to Life by Design. I'm here in the green room, in the studio, getting ready to record Sales Mastery for all of our coaching clients. Speaking of, big shout out, Florence, if you're watching right now, Florence from New York City, congratulations. She's got 8 active listings, the most she's ever had right now in her business. And Florence, I remember 2 years ago at the Inman Connect event in New York City, you walking up to me and saying, how do I get a listing in my building? What do I need to do? And look where you are now. I know myself and Coach Marianne and everybody at the team here, super proud. Big shout out to you. Now, the question, as you saw on the subject line of this video is, where have all the referrals gone? What the heck is going on? Well, between 1995 and 2005, we had the most extraordinary run in real estate, as you know, and it was the decade I refer to as the decade of the generalist. You didn't have to be an expert at anything. You just worked your past clients in Sphere. God bless them, and they bought houses and they listed and sold and referred you like crazy, and then the market changed. And what happened? Right? Now we're in the time where expertise matters, where your brand matters, where your ability to negotiate on their behalf really matters. And I think all that was really amplified when you read the NAR report from April of this year that said, where have all the referrals gone? I think it was like 85%, and I hope I'm not off on that number, 85% in the report. When they asked consumers, would you refer your former real estate agent to someone else and would you do business with them again? 85% said, absolutely yes. Of course we would. We love Martha. We love Bob. He's the best. But guess what? Only 40% actually did. 85% said yes, only 40% did. Where have the referrals gone? Now, let's look at why. I think there's a couple of major factors. Number one, we've lost 400,000 real estate agents in the last few years, so certainly that's going to be an issue. They said yes, but their agent now works at Denny's, so that's not a factor anymore. They're gone. They had to use somebody else. In addition, you look at why this has happened. You've got things like short sales. You've got CDPE, you've got these designations now that, sellers that are in need are going to go more towards someone with specific expertise than just the fact that our kids play on the same basketball team together. So that's been a major factor. The bigger issue for all of us, though, is how do we get more referrals? How do we generate more referral business? And at the end of the day, what do we know? Relationships matter, and relationships are formed, and lasting relationships exist because of touches. So here's what I want you to consider. I think you need to do 3 things, and as you're thinking about ramping up your referral business, as you're thinking about, preparing for 2012 to get way more from your database, consider this plan. Once a month, a mailer, right? And that mailer could be, as we've discussed, a newsletter. How's the market? What's going on? What's going on in the communities? But it's that touch, that consistent piece they get every single month, branded to you. You saw me do a video on it, so you know what you have to do. So a mailer every month, an e-newsletter or an email once a month. You can't over-email them because then guess what? They don't open them up anymore. You know how that goes. So a mailer, right, in the mail, an e-newsletter, and then number 3, I put down a phone call, heaven forbid, a phone call, yay, a text message, or even a Facebook shout out. Any one of those 3. So every single month, a mailer, an email, a phone call, a text message, or a big shout out on Facebook is going to keep that relationship there. And as we both know, the big percentage of the business today is top of mind awareness. How do we maintain our brand and let them know that we're here to serve, to help everyone they know to buy and sell more real estate? You do these 3 things every single month, and guess what? You're going to get a whole bunch of referrals. So think about how you're going to take action on this today. Talk to your coach, talk to your manager, talk to your buddies in the business. Let's make sure that you're getting more referrals in 2012. Remember always, your strategy matters, and now more than ever, your passion rules.